constant is change in college football, but over more than 150 years, there have been some things that you can count on. If you can run the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the home of the USC Trojans, the storied Los Angeles Coliseum. As we'll see, a playoff team from last year, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Trojans will kick it away to start us off. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Georgia's offense will have the first possession of the game. The old saying is that a tight end is a quarterback's best friend, and David, if that's the case, these two couldn't be chummier.
Yeah, I mean, they know exactly where they're at. They're on the same page. Both of them are superstars. And Jesse, when you got a tight end, you can move around. You can feature in the slot. He can block. He can catch it. He can run after the catch. A quarterback that's already great, he knows to find that cat.
And that's incredible in this offense when you think about it, David, is a lot of their explosive plays in the passing game go to the tight end. This guy is athletic. He can stretch the field. He's a matchup problem. And there is no question in this game, the quarterback is going to be looking for his big fella early and often.
Complete downfield. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. This crowd, full throat, spreading the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Job number one for a defense is to create negative plays, to create turnovers. How about this? Opening drive of the football game, getting the big turnover, setting your offense up in great position, and building some mojo. This defense, that is a picture-perfect start.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. They go to the ground. What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play. And the Trojans now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the running game has collapsed so far on this drive, and now it's 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. Swings it out to his running back. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. From 55 yards out, and he's got it. Never a doubt.
And they don't get 7 on that opening drive, but they get 3. And this place is rocking. Night games are always so loud, so obnoxious, and these fans, they get something to cheer about with that first offensive possession.
And he takes this from inside the 5. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. Leaves it with the back. Maybe picked up a couple as he gets it to the 14. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Here comes his home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket breaking down. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. If you had a DB on the bingo card for the first sack of the game, you win.
Man, I've been here before, Reese. Like, I can hear the trash talk right now. Like, wait a minute. I got to cover everybody in the back end, and I'm going to get sacks? Like, hey, defensive line, you want to give me some sacks? Or I guess I'll do it myself.
Georgia lining up to punt it away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. The first snap of this drive will come from the 46. Coming out on first down with the play fake. It's caught downfield. Crosses the 30. He's got away. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23. That type of big play can even make Traveler perk up and take notice.
And, man, when I think about USC and just their pass, I just think about explosive. Explosive playmakers, making explosive plays down the field, finding those big wide receivers, making big plays.
Oh, and after the big gain, the ball's loose. Knocked down, but not before. He gets the first down after recovering the fumble.
This is a defense that prides themselves on getting takeaways, and with their backs against the wall, they're able to force the fumble and fall on it in the end zone for a touchback.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Out of the gun, the inside give. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26. And the Dogs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Waves the arm for the fair catch, and the catch is made close to the 30-yard line. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. After that last drive, he came back to the sideline, and the coach probably said, "You dropped it? You didn't pick it up? Come on, get on the ball, David."
No, that's not what he said. He said, "You're doing a great job. Just keep your head up." Oh, yeah, he got blasted. You got to hold on to the football, Palmer. Turnovers decide games. Those are big plays.
It's tough on him, too, because he knows he let his offense down on that last drive. So you know that guy's eager and anxious to come out here and make a play.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Makes the grab, and he's brought down after a nice gain. The Trojans want to crank the tempo. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
Might be calling a hot route. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Trojans are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. Jukes his way for more. At the 35, he's loose. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26.
One of the things I love about this wide receiver, it's not all bombs and posts and go routes. 3rd and long, you just kind of run him not too far down the field. He makes the catch, and he's so dangerous. Making moves, using his speed and elusiveness. He finds a way to get that first down and keep the offense on the field.
Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. From the shotgun, the inside give. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this 3rd and short, they're still thinking touchdown. Bringing the heat. Rush coming in high, and they got him at the 29. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. Nice to have the doink work in your favor every now and then, off the left upright and through. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Appalachian State is ahead in this one, and we've seen this program pull off some incredible wins over the years, but they're not there yet. They're up by a field goal over Michigan. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. From the gun, running back on the move. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. He'll do it himself. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Made a defender miss. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. Georgia comes quickly to the line.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback.
Wide open spaces. Turning it on. The 20. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs. What an explosive eruption into the end zone by this running back.
And this back does it a lot, that he makes big plays. When you can make big plays like this, it makes everybody's job easier. Oh, we can play action. Oh, we can throw it. But it starts with the run game, and this guy's setting everything up.
Lining up for the point after and the lead. And the extra point puts them on top by 1. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Off the play fake on first down. Quickly complete. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Offense gets set for 2nd down. The play action fake. He lofts it high and deep down the left side.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
The Trojans line up to punt it away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. No return coming here. Fair catch is signaled for and made just shy of the 30. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. We got a tight one early, and they go back on the attack, holding a 7-6 lead. Runs through a tackle. Dragged down after a pickup of 5 out to the 35. They've gotten this thing up and running fast, back and forth. We're inside a minute to play in the first. They'll give it to the back. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Georgia sends out the punt team. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got his man on the right. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? Well, guys, it's Georgia holding the lead at the end of the quarter. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. Wants to go up top. Fires to the big fella. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Got it done in the passing game on the last play. Let's see what they do on first down. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. Rush coming in high, and they got him at the 29. This pressure from the defensive front is overwhelming, much like when 3-time All-American David Pollock played on the Georgia defensive front. Whatever happened to that guy?
A washed-up old guy. I've heard bad things about that guy. But no, when you look at these defenses Georgia's had, these dominant defenses, man, it's just big, physical guys up front. You think about the Jordan Davises and the Trayvon Walkers of the recent past, just guys that dominate a football game. You have to know where they're at.
And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
And the Trojans will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Signals for the fair catch and hauls it in just shy of the 30. They'll get this drive started from the 29. The give out of the gun. Nice move to keep running. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Quickly to the tight end. He steps out of bounds right at the 45-yard line, and now they're starting to put things together. He'll pull it on the read. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. The Bulldogs really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. To the ground to try to pick up the first. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. And the Bulldogs are flying down the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quickly complete. He's out of bounds at the 38-yard line. That last completion has him set up 2nd and short. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They'll try to power their way ahead. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. They would have needed a boomer from here, a 55-yard field goal attempt, so instead they'll go for it on 4th down. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. To the air on 1st down. Hauls it in. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. The Dogs have enough for the 1st down. Offense in an empty set. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. So now it's 2nd and long. Keeps it on the draw. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone.
I'll tell you something, in college football, you're lucky if you get 2 interceptions in a season. This guy now has 2 interceptions. In the first half of this game, he's been reading the quarterback's eyes, and he has been everywhere and absolute ball hawk.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Makes a connection. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. Best uniforms in the sport, and a play is made befitting of those threads.
Well, this is not the format to have a debate back and forth. Not the best uniform in sports, but definitely always a lot of flash and sizzle with USC offenses.
From the gun, they'll try the middle. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab on the left. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The Trojans will send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Probably not quite as good as he hoped as it goes out of bounds at the 20-yard line. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Caught in the backfield, it's Smith. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. And the Dogs come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Quick completion on the out route. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the wideout. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And they not only knocked him down behind the line, they also put him back under the century mark for the day. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Complete with conviction on the crosser. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Georgia lining up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Down to 2 minutes to play. We'll take the timeout. They'll talk it over. A chance to tie or even take the lead before the break. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. He'll keep it himself. Stopped at the 24-yard line after the 10-yard gain. And the Trojans headed quickly to the line. Looking downfield on first down. Quarterback strolling away from heat. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Wants to go up top. Quickly out to the side end. The Trojans get the first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his man down the middle.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And the Trojans decide to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Immediately fires to the middle. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. On third down, going up top. Makes the catch. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. He's got it down the middle. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Can't hold on. He had it right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. And the defense able to get him down, and that should bring us to the end of the half. And he gets to the line and spikes it. Very efficient, and they have a chance to score before the break. And with just a few seconds remaining here in the first half, they'll try to kick a field goal. Splits the uprights right down the middle. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Los Angeles. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's send it back to our men inside the world-famous LA Coliseum.
The Bulldogs will line up to kick off and start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner will be dragged down. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Off play action on first down. He's going to take off. Keeps it and gets the first down. They finally corral him, and he turns that into a big gain and a first down.
You got to be impressed with the quarterback on that last play because he's already been sacked a ton of times in this game. He knows he does not have a lot of time to survey the field, get through his progression. So as soon as he feels a lane to take off and run, he's going to take it. A really nice job that time, showing off the athleticism and picking up the first down.
And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. They're going to run it. He's stopped again, and he's had a busy night, if not necessarily a productive one so far. The Trojans have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Got a man. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And this one drops incomplete, but I think the defense jumped offside.
Offside. Defense.
And this is what's going to drive coaches crazy. It's mental errors, right? It doesn't take any talent or lack of talent to have that penalty. You just got to watch the ball, and when it's snapped, get after the quarterback.
That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. All activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Here comes the option. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. From the gun, running back gets to give. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand. This time they stop him in the backfield, and that has been a rare sight in this game tonight. Going to swing it on second down. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. And the Bulldogs are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the tight end. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line, and it'll be 4th down. Georgia sends out the punt team. This will be the 5th kick of the night. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. To the air on first down. Got his man quickly. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Quarterback on the keeper. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. And the Trojans are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. He's got it. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. The Trojans will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. First play of this drive comes from the 27. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Found that space and picked up 6 out to the 33. The Dogs in a good spot here with 2nd and short. The give to the back. They drag him down behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that hasn't happened very often. He has had a tremendous night. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looking to scramble. Kept it, and he's past the marker. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit.
Well, we know the game of college football is always evolving and changing, and one of the biggest reasons why is the quarterback evolution. Dual threat quarterbacks. You're seeing 2 great examples in this game so far. Both guys can hurt you throwing it. Both guys can hurt you running it. It's been the running attack for both of these guys that's been the big story so far.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. And the Dogs line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. To the ground to try to move the chains. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. This Georgia offense moving quickly down the field. They're going to go right back to him on first down. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll run it from the gun. This time stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They're probably saying, finally, what a night he's had. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Georgia lining up to punt it away. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6 times tonight. And you just won't see a more effective punt than that, out of bounds inside the 5-yard line. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again. That's a way to get some breathing room. He's got 5 out to the 9-yard line. And the Trojans come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. The give to the tailback. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And here comes the punt team. Now a fair catch is called for and made just shy of midfield. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. And in a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
And I think more than anything, it just gets frustrating. And you got to put that behind you. You got to see what this defense has been doing to be so successful. Palmer, now use it against them.
Yeah, David, I think for a play caller, this is tough, right? It's like you have to get the perfect play on just to get a first down. In these types of games, I think you're just trying to get guys out in space, see if a dude can break a tackle. Maybe that generates an explosive play, and it breaks this trend.
Oh, better look out! He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. They've already converted a 4th down in this game. They'll try to make it 2 for 2. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. It's complete to the right. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
This has been a bit of the story of this game so far, is this quarterback's running ability and whether or not the defense can stop them. They got the play there. They're able to get a sack, rally to him, and get one of the faster quarterbacks you'll see in college football down on the ground. This guy already has over 40 rushing yards in this game, so he has had some success, but I think a big key now moving forward is how does this defense stop him?
We've reached the break, and Georgia is on top. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. After swapping into the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. Makes the grab. He goes out of bounds across the 25, mark it at the 24, and this defense, its head is spinning. From the gun, give on the inside. This time they stop him in the backfield, and that has been a rare sight in this game tonight. To the air on 2nd down. Makes the catch. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Here's the handoff. Just ran over it. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the 2nd half. It's 1st and 10. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. From the gun to give, looking for room. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. They'll try to run for it. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Absolutely center cut. That gives them now a 7-point lead here in the final period.
And that was an important kick here in the 4th quarter, man. You want to take that touchdown lead, make them have to go the length of the field and score a TD. Nice execution by this offense. Nice job trusting your kicker.
On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Looking downfield on first down. And the heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet at my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
The Trojans trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Now the play fake. Looking deep down the right side. And the throw downfield winds up incomplete, and there's a good reason for that. This guy was being mugged by the defender. That penalty is going to be a coaching point in position meetings this week. I mean, he is going to get an earful from the coaches on the sideline. Defense is there to greet him again, and they are ready, and he has found nowhere to run tonight. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Wide open downfield. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. They'll move the tight end. Off the play fake on first down. The throw. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
I think this quarterback now at this point is looking over to the sideline saying, hey, can we just not throw it anymore? I mean, my guys, they can't block for me. I've got no chance back here. We need to just run the ball from this point out.
And the Trojans with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wants to fire on second down. Unloads to the wideout. Into double coverage, and he picked it off. Just a small return, but a big play as they have it now at the 45.
And how about that? That's the first INT for this guy. Like, he's gone all throughout this year, taking care of the football, making plays, really building trust with his offensive coordinator. First mistake, hey, listen, put it behind you. You've had a great season so far, young man.
We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt. Find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. You make sure you execute. Build this lead a little bit bigger. Put this thing away in the fourth quarter.
These fans stepping up to help this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. He'll be brought down at the 41-yard line, not close to the line to gain, and it's fourth down. Punt is on its way. And that is an excellent punt as it lands out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. First order of business, get out of this hole as the drive starts at their own 7-yard line. It's caught.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll send the back in motion. Looking to throw on first down. Looking to buy time. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact. Big drive for this offense late, trying to tie the game. They pieced together a couple of first downs, and here they come again. Fires to the right. He's got it. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. The Trojans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the grab over the middle. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. He'll do it himself. Looking for room at the 30. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. From the gun, the ground game. He's stopped in the backfield again, and this just hasn't been his night. It's been more like a nightmare. Second down, he'll throw it. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And the Trojans need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking left. Got it. Could couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. And guys, if they can somehow, some way find their way into the end zone, we'll have a tie game in the fourth. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Trying to barge in. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. They'll run it here on 3rd and goal. Slam down again, and they tried to just grind out this first down in 2 straight plays. They have been denied. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, USC!
Really nice touchdown. Now it's decision time. Extra point to catch you to OT. Do you try to win it right now with a 2-point play?
The tie late. And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the fourth. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Texas A&M is putting on a show offensively. Feels like they've been gigging them since the first whistle.
Looking to throw on first down. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Looking to fire. The throw to the outside is complete. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Oh, he can't hang on. That one was nearly picked off. Instead, he'll force a 4th down. Georgia sends out the punt team. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Hauls it in, looking for space. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stops. He'll start this drive firing. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Right on the money. Come out on the field, and we've got a dandy all tied up late in the fourth. The Trojans are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. To the air on first down. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back. All knotted up. Is free football in the forecast, or can this offense win it here? And the defense snows him under after a very short game. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. It's complete. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Quarterback making checks. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. Defense will take a timeout with 28 seconds left. And the Trojans now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. The Trojans need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth.
What a great play by the defense. In a play like that, in this situation of the game, late, it's close, 3rd down, you gotta have it. And how about the pass rush? How about the effort getting to the quarterback?
So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And that is no good. After that failed field goal attempt, fellas, still tie ball game. Well, guys, let's play some more. Headed to overtime.
And this just feels right. Both of these teams going back and forth. So, of course, David, this thing needs to get decided in OT.
Let's see who's better. Short amount of time to do it. A couple possessions probably, maybe one possession each. Who's the better team?
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime. And just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possessions starting on the opponent's 25.
And it's so nice to be on defense first, to set the tone, to understand what you need. Try to hold them to a field goal. The offense knows they can do their job to go out and get a win. Just 2 possessions, Palmer, like you got to be at your best.
Yeah, and I love the new rules, too, because in the 3rd overtime possession, it goes to alternating 2-point plays, back and forth. Who's got anything left in the tank here in OT?
Wide open, big play opportunity, hits him right between the numbers. You got to make that play. Those are one of those where I tap my helmet like, dude, that was me. That was on me. My bad. Give me another opportunity later on.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise. Backing this defense on 3rd down. Throws to the wideout. Crosses it incomplete. They'll try to strike first with a field goal in overtime. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And after the field goal, guys, they are back on top.
Hey, listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Fires to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Delaney. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. They'll try to get it in with the run. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. So close to that end zone, and they can win it here on 3rd and goal. Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal. He got it! A walk-off touchdown in overtime.
Game on the line. They've got to be the more physical side. Great job getting blocks up front. He was able to skirt his way into the end zone, David, to win this game.
And that's why I want the ball 2nd in OT. I know exactly what I need to go get it done. They take it down the field, run it in the end zone, and end the football game.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.